What's up, dudes? I'm the Dominicator, also known as Master Dominic, and in this video, I'm going to hypnotize you to get dominated more easily. As in all of my videos, you'll be asked to comment at the end while hypnotized, so go ahead and log into an account that you can use for that. Mute any distractions and continue when you're ready to get dominated. What does it mean to get dominated? Domination is control, so getting dominated is relinquishing control of your own actions, or having it taken from you. Getting dominated is something that can happen completely unconsciously. It's something that you may not even realize until well after it's happened, and by the time that you realize that you have been dominated, you're already obeying your new master. So dudes, if you want to be dominated, just continue listening to the sound of my voice. Now to begin, just watch the pocket watch in front of you and notice how it sways very gently back and forth, and each and every time that it sways back and forth, you feel even more pleasant with each and every swing. I want you to keep your eyes completely wide open and focus on the watch for as long as possible until I snap my fingers. And when I snap my fingers, those eyes will snap down shut and lock tightly. And now begin breathing in and out very deeply, and each and every time that you breathe out just a little bit of your control. You breathe out just a little bit of your control. And each and every time that you breathe out so very deeply, you feel even better and better, releasing that control as you relax further and further. And continue breathing very deeply and allowing your breathing to become so very automatic. And as your breathing becomes so very automatic, it will become automatic to release all of your control. So just continue to breathe as you watch the pocket watch in front of you sway back and forth, and allow the movements of your eyes to become automatic, just as your breathing is becoming automatic. And very soon, both of these things will become automatic. The pocket watch makes your eyes feel so tired and so heavy and so sleepy as you breathe very deeply all the way in and all the way out. And the more that you simply breathe, the more automatic that your breathing becomes, and the more control that you release, and the more that I completely and totally begin to dominate you. And now listen to the sound of my voice. Observe how pleasant that my voice is. Notice how persuasive it is, how every single word that I say affects you completely and totally. And as I continue to speak, notice how much more dominant it begins to sound. And as I continue speaking, you'll find that my voice is so very pleasant and so very relaxing that you'll just want to follow it. And as I continue speaking, you'll find that my voice is so confident and so smooth and so in control and so dominant that you'll just want to obey my words. And the more and more that I speak, the more and more that you want to be dominated by my words. And the more that you want to be dominated by my words, the more that you will find that you will follow my words automatically and obey my words automatically. And each and every time that you do, you'll feel very good. And each and every time that I say the word obey, you'll feel a spine-tingling sensation from your tailbone all the way to the top of your neck. And you'll find that now it is so much more pleasant when I give you commands to obey than pointing out the things that you notice. I am establishing more and more dominance over you with each and every word that I say. I am becoming your master. And even as you hear those words, they make you feel so very pleasant because you like the idea of a dominant male controlling you and becoming your master. Each and every time that I say the word master, and each and every time that you think or type the word master, you will feel the same spine-tingling feeling creeping up from the very bottom of your tailbone to the top of your neck. And even now, I am dominating you more and more, the more and more that I speak, because you are following and obeying my words the more and more that I speak. You love listening to the sound of my voice, and you love obeying my words. You could try to stop listening even right now, but you just want to continue listening to my words and following and obeying them. Soon I will count from 1 to 5, and with each number I will establish more and more dominance over you. And when I reach 5, I will snap my fingers. When I snap my fingers, that is a command for you to sleep. And your eyes will snap shut all the way down, and you'll drift off into a wonderful state of obedient sleep. And right in that moment, I will become your master, and you will obey every word that I say. And you will find that so very pleasant. Beginning with 1, as you drop down deeper, and 2, it feels so good to be dominated. 3, you can't wait to go all the way down, and 4, almost there, and 5, sleep, sleep, and obey your master. And now you are in this very relaxed and very obedient state, and you love this obedient state. The more that you remain in this state, the more that you want to remain in this state. And the more that you obey your master, the more that you want to obey your master. And the more that you want to make your master happy by obeying him. And you will find that whenever a dominant male becomes very dominant with you, that you will retreat into this very pleasant state. Your mind will completely melt and completely drop down into this wonderful state. And you will love to obey that dominant male. And each and every time that I become dominant with you, you will want to obey me. And now I have a command for you to obey. If you haven't already subscribed, I want you to subscribe. And I want you to like this video because you like to be dominated by a very dominant male and simply have your mind melt as that very dominant male becomes your master. It will feel so good to obey me as I completely and totally dominate you. You will leave a comment that says, "You are the dominant male master. I will obey you, master." And you will leave that comment knowing how happy it makes your master that you are so obedient, and that will make you feel so very good to please your master. When you wake up, you will leave a comment that says, "You are the dominant male master. I will obey you, master." And after you leave that comment, you will feel a spine-tingling sensation from the very bottom of your tailbone to the very top of your neck. Now, beginning with 1, beginning to come back up, 2, floating back upwards. 3, feeling more and more awake. 4, almost there. And 5, wide awake. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and check out Dominicator.com to visit my t-shirt store or to schedule an appointment with me to get hypnotized. Catch you later, dudes.